This is a hedge, this is a chainsaw, and this is a very rickety looking ladder. All that means is it's going to be another day of arboricide and possible near death here at Project Rig. Okay, so before I get everybody having a go at me again, there is a reason for this. Let me explain. This is the hedge in question. There's quite a lot of it, and to be honest, it is just too blessed tall. Let's put it this way. 2 months ago, I cut this much out of it, and this is still 6 to 7 feet in height. For me to clipper this down is going to be a challenge. For me to keep the top of this neat and keep this under control is almost impossible. It's just too big. So the first thing we need to do is we need to thin down the width of the hedge so that I can see what I need to cut off. And to do that, we need a hedge trimmer with some balls. So here's the problem. Up here, at the height that I want to take it off at, this is all looking pretty good. Green, lush. But if we come down here, on this side of the hedge only, this, well, that's dead. So the question is, if I take all of this top off, that far side of the hedge, over that side will be fine. This side, here, might not. That looks okay. There might be growth that will come out of that if we leave enough of the plant on that side. In the middle of the tree, oh, that bit's going to come out. It's wet and rotten. Green at that end, black at this end. So I think we're going to do the plant some good, provided it can survive this pruning process. So I said a minute ago that I think I'm on one stump. Well, actually, if we look back here, this big piece here is actually a second stump. So they're either go out the same plant, much further down, but I'm having to basically forensically deconstruct this because I think that there is part of the same plant, possibly the same plant, whereas over there, can you see them sticks? I think they're part of a different plant. Look at this stick, well, I wiggle these. This doesn't move, which makes me think that this plant here, this stick here goes this way into the same plant that holds certainly this one, possibly that one, whereas that goes that way into that plant. We've taken off about trellis panel and half the depth. These trellis panels are what, 6 foot, maybe 2 metre? So in total I've done 2 now, 2 full bags, and a morning's work, and I've got the other side to do yet. This gives you an idea of the scale of things here at Project Rig. They're never small. Right, so that's that side done. Now we need to do this side, and as you can see, this sort of, it doesn't look like we've done much. I mean, that much. But just take it out from this side, you can see the sunlight's coming through it. It's a lot thinner, we've taken out the majority, so hopefully this won't take too long to do. So I finished that first trim, and the reason I've done a trim with the hedge trimmer is to find what I've got to cut. So if you can see here, here's one bough, which I need to cut at about there, at that height. And I needed to find what was here. And I can see there's another bough right there now, so I need to cut that one at that height. And then we're deep into the tree, and there might be one more behind it, but that looks like it's 2 cuts. It's distressingly easy, isn't it? here, yeah, that looks pretty good. As I said earlier on, I've really only done one trellis panel. From this side, it does look quite neat. From the other side, really not quite as good. I've evened it out and it's a lot better than it was, but hope you've enjoyed another Project Rec episode, and we'll see you on the next one. Bye!